and welcome to Cash and Sins. Let's play Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This is one of my favorite, or probably my second favorite horror game. Well, it's really not a horror game, but it's a good game that really gives you fright. I've only played a few games in my entire life. A few games in my entire life that actually legitimately scared me. The first one and my favorite is Resident Evil, the original. I played the remastered version for the GameCube, and I am not recording this video in a time when the remastered version came out for the PC and PS4, and I think the Xbox One. And the HD, I've seen Let's Plays of the HD remake, but unfortunately, unless you have, basically there are problems with the remastered game. They have all kinds of bugs and lag. Anyway, that is probably my favorite horrifying game. It was a terrifying game when I was a kid, terrifying game even now. But this game, along with the first Five Nights at Freddy's, is an amazing jump scare game that really does a great job of putting you on edge. Whereas other games kind of give you visuals that terrify you and give you options of how you can engage a terrifying monster like in Resident Evil. You can kill a zombie or run away from a zombie. You have all these alternatives to how you can approach a problem. But in Five Nights at Freddy's, you are a still character who can't move around, and all you can really do is sit there and watch as everything around you come near you to kill you. So, where other survival horror games and horror games in general give you ways to avoid problems, this game is pretty much saying you have these problems coming towards you and you can only sit there and you can have some tricks to kind of avoid any kind of death, but otherwise you sit there and experience the horror. And Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was amazing at jump scares. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is amazing in the way that it really puts you on edge. And let's actually get started playing. Help wanted. Grand reopening. Vintage pizzeria. Given new life. Come be a part of the new phase of Five Nights at Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza. They don't say it in there, but what could go wrong? Any newspaper ad that says what can go wrong, immediately leave. Throw away the newspaper. Burn it. There is nothing in life that should ever say, what could go wrong? Except cartoons. Because they just...
Hello? Hello?
Should be a given.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location.
Like the death.
Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company.
I do. I hate it.
That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you,
and I hate it.
Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety.
No, you are not. You are not. If you were, there'd be a door right here, and cages. Whoops, and cages right here in the vents. See, there'd be vent cages if you were committed to safety. But you're not. Quit lying.
Most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database. So
and they want to kill me because I am the killer.
Heck, we should be paying them to
maybe.
murder you.
Spoiler alert. It may not be true. Or maybe it is. Who knows? Conspiracy. Oh my god. Am I right? Is Casherin right?
The first guy finished his week, but complained about
if I'm Casherin, will these animatronics devour me so they can be immortal?
Right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around.
Anyone who watches this and gets that reference immediately,
from what we know, that should be
like, comment, subscribe, please.
Should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have
I've been talking through the entire phone call. I'm so sorry for anyone who actually wants to hear the phone call. Basically, he's giving me a bunch of BS.
So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room.
So they walk in towards me.
Find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. A temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the
Crank it.
counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect
one
of them.
Just one of them.
And as for the rest of them, we haven't even...
Oh, and I totally forgot to say it. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I am not Markiplier. And this is one of the most horrifying games I'll ever play in my life.
So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head.
This one.
Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out.
Or not.
Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building.
I mean, if you have to crank up the music box, you gotta take it off. See? I gotta take it off.
And even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place.
Which reminds me, if I have a flashlight that has batteries, why don't I bring extra batteries?
Put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up.
Why is this not an issue?
Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I hope you do talk to me tomorrow, otherwise I will really suck at this game if I die tonight. 2 a.m. and they're getting active. That's typical. The first night's really just a tutorial for the game. Where, I mean, it gives you a sense of maybe you can get in trouble. But it's actually incredibly easy. The music box is incredibly easy to manage. Oh, hi, Chica. She has that cupcake with the eyes. And I hope those are human eyes. Because those are delicious. One thing I noticed is if I hold down the flashlight button and... Oh, bye. And then click on this, the flashlight turns off. Although if I hold down the control button, I don't know if it still uses the battery. Now, my Let's Play of this game is really, really late. So, unfortunately, I already know tricks to this game. I'm not Markiplier who's going to try and go into this blind, or at least pretend to go into this blind, where I don't know jack diddly squat about this game. I know the sounds that they make when they're in the vents or moving around. I know which character is going to come out in the nights. And I know for a fact that at 4 a.m., I'm good. And I keep beating around the vents. Hey, Chica. One trick to get rid of Chica from the vents is if she's in the vent, just put the mask on the second you see her, and she will typically go away, unless you advance in the nights. If you're in the more advanced nights, then she may not leave that vent for quite some time. And for the record, for those of you ever watching this Let's Play, I'm only going to do it night by night, the episodes. And I'm pretty good at this game, so I won't die on the first night. I know that for sure. It's 4 a.m. I know the tricks of the game. So you kind of get a good Let's Play walkthrough. Oh, hey, Bonnie. The new Bonnie! Even though it's supposed to look adorable, looks even more frightening than the last one. Well, except in this game. The old one, or original one, is torn to pieces and looks horrifying. Anybody? Do not worry about me, I'm only Freddy Fazbear. And if Freddy Fazbear appears in the hall, I am him. Hey. Hey, Freddy. Hey, he's got a mic. Is he gonna sing to me? You gonna sing to me, Freddy? Are you gonna sing to me, Freddy Fazbear? I can't sing. I'm sorry for anyone watching this who has to hear me not be able to sing. Anyway, thank you. And as promised, this is going to be the end of my Let's Play until night 2.